Hello everyone, today we're going to be counting in multiples of tens, but let's warm up our brains to begin with. Now yesterday we looked at number bonds to 10 and number bonds to 20. We're going to quickly look at number bonds to 20 again. Can you have a go at solving these missing part-whole models? So what number adds to 9 to make the total 20? And what number adds to 14 to make the total 20? Okay, pause me, have a go at writing it down. Okay, let's see if you're right. Let's give it a go. So 9 and 11. Hopefully you got that right and you remembered to use 9 and 1 makes 10. So it must be 9 and 11 that makes 20 because we need another group of 10, don't we? Okay, and what about this one? What adds to 14 to make 20? It's 6. Fantastic, great job. What about these ones? What adds to 3 to make 20? And what do we need to add to 18 to make 20? Pause me. Okay, did you have a good go at writing these down? Let's check then. What adds to 3 to make 20? It's 3 add 17 equals 20. And which other number makes a number bond to 20 with 18? It's 2 and 18. What mistake has been made in this part-whole model? And how do you know? Have a little think about it and perhaps you could write down to show me what it should look like. Okay, well done if you have said that 20 should be at the top because it's the whole, and then the whole has two lines coming from it, which tells us that those two numbers add together to make the one at the top, or wherever those two go together. So it needs to look a little bit like, oh, I've got a very wiggly pen on here, this, doesn't it? 20 needs to be here with the two lines coming out to show that those two circles add together to make 20. So we need to have 3 and 17. And then 20 is our whole. How many different ways could you complete this part-whole model? How many different number bonds to 20 can you think of? I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to write down as many different ways as you know that you can make 20. Right, so ready, steady, go. You've got 30 seconds. Have a go at writing those number sentences that add together to make 20. Those two numbers, and we call those number bonds, don't we? When two numbers add together to make an amount. Ten more seconds to get as many as you can down. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. How many did you manage to write down? Shall we see? Did you write some of these? 0 and 20 make 20. 1 and 19 make 20. How many of those did you get right? There are actually 21 different ways that we can make the number 20 with two numbers adding together. How many did you get? Great job, great effort. Maybe you could try this again as a way of trying to remember as many different ones quickly. Let's count in tens together to 100. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Great job. What do you notice about all of these numbers? They all end in a 0, don't they? And we call these numbers the tens numbers. And they all sound like they've got a T at the end, don't they? 20, 30, 40. Some children, when they're still learning, they get it a little bit muddled up. And they get the number 13 and the number 30 muddled up because they sound similar. But all of these tens numbers, they have a T in them, don't they? So they won't trick you. Let's have a go at counting in tens then. I have got some delicious chocolate donuts and they are on trays of 10. Let's check there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 donuts on each tray. How many trays are there? There are 2 trays. So let's count in tens. Ready? 10, 20. How many donuts are there altogether? There are 20. So instead of counting each donut individually, we can count in tens if we know that amounts have been grouped equally. Let's have a go at counting the delicious strawberry ice cream scoops. Let's check there are 10 in each bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 ice cream scoops in each bowl, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bowls. Perhaps you could tell me straight away without even needing to count up in tens how many ice cream scoops we have altogether. Well done if you can. Let's count up in tens to check. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Ooh, fantastic. There are 60 ice cream scoops altogether. Oh, look at my lovely apples in my baskets. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 apples in each basket. How many baskets are there? Well done, there are 3. So how many apples do we have altogether? Well done if you knew that straight away. 10, 20, ooh, I'm being very wiggly with my mouse today, 30. There are 30 apples altogether. That was much quicker than counting each apple one at a time. How many tens are in 50? Let's count up in tens on our fingers. Get your hand ready. Let's count up in tens and we'll stop at 50 and see how many tens we have in 50. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. How many groups of 10 are there in 50? There are 5 tens. Fantastic. How many tens are there in 30? Let's get our fingers ready to count up in tens to 30. 10, 20, 30. How many groups of 10 are there in 30? There are 3 tens. Brilliant. How many tens are there in 80? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. How many groups of 10 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 8 tens. What do you notice about this pattern? What can we look at in the tens number to tell us how many groups of tens there are? We look at that tens number, don't we? So, in the number 80 in the tens, there's an 8. which means there's 8 groups of 10. And when we had 50, there were 5 groups of 10. When we had 30, there were 3 groups of 10. So we can know this really, really quickly. Can you have a go at matching the right pictures to the right tens numbers? So on each tree there are 10 apples. Give it a go. Pause me if you need a little bit more time. Practice counting in tens. Okay, let's see if you match them right. 40, 30 and 50. And to make this even quicker, if you know how many tens there are, so 1, 2, 3, 4 trees of 10, I know straight away that's 40. So you can do it really quickly as you get to know them. 1, 2, 3 groups of 10 really quickly, that's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 10 really quickly, that's 50. Can you spot the mistake on the number track? And can you explain why it's a mistake? So give this a go, pause me, see if you can order them correctly and explain what mistake has been made. Right, what have you said? What mistake do you think has been made? Well done if you've said that 20 and 30 need to be the other way round, don't they? Because if we're counting back from 50 in tens, let's try it. 50, 40, we're going to say 30, then 20, 10. So those are the wrong way round. Well done if you got that right. Gina wants to buy 30 pears from the shop. Are there enough? And how do you know? Explain your answer. Give this problem a go. Pause me if you need a bit more time and we'll check it all together. Right, what do you think? Are there enough pears for Gina? Yes, there are, aren't there? Why are there enough? What are these pears in groups of? They're in baskets of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, aren't they? And so we can count that really quickly. 10, 20, 30, 40. So there are 40 pears left in the shop. And if Gina wants to buy 30 of them, does that mean there are enough if there are 40? Yes, there does, doesn't there? Because 40 is a bigger number than 30. I wonder if you could tell me how many would be left over in the shop after she's bought her 30. Well done if you've said that there would be 10 left. Brilliant. So today, what I would like you to do is have a go at counting in tens and answering the questions to do with counting in tens, and have a go at the mastery questions as well, the challenge cards. I hope you have a fantastic day and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.